I say, right?
Yes.
Right, so I see that not everybody does. So yeah, I actually love English. I think it's a very pretty language. I'm not a native speaker myself, but when I hear like Americans or people from England speak English, I think it's beautiful. Like it's, every time I hear it, I feel like they're singing. You know, they're singing words. So I can see that some of you think I'm weird. Neil? Oh god, I thought it was me. All right, yeah, turn around. So yeah, today we're going to do a little lesson on that. I'll try to make it as fun as possible since it's our last lesson together. Yeah, I know that's sad. I'm going to miss you guys. Maybe. So we're going to start. I'm going to start by going over a list of very commonly mispronounced words in English, and I want to see if you guys are better than some of your colleagues, and see if you can pronounce them the right way. All right. So we'll do that. Then we'll go over stress and intonation, rhythm. I have a little song that I'll be playing later, some music that we'll be listening to, and we'll be listening to the rhythm that English should be spoken with. And after that, we'll have a little thinker squid with the paddles that we did similar to last time. And after that, we'll end the class. All right? Sounds good?
Yes.
Yeah. It never sounds good. Every single time I say sounds good, you're like, oh. But then at the end, you're like, oh, well, that's fine. It's the sass. It's the sass, right? Okay, so we're going to go over a list of commonly mispronounced words, and I want you to try and help me to figure out how to pronounce them correctly. All right. So the first one is. All right, raise your hand. Raise your hand. Raise your hand. Yeah, go ahead.
Pronunciation.
How do you what?
Pronunciation.
Anybody else? Yeah.
Pronunciation. Pronunciation.
All right. Yes.
Pronunciation.
No. Very close. Yeah. So you're all very close. This one is so here. The common mistake that is made is that you have two different variations of the word. So in the past, it's different than this one. Here you have the NUN sound, so the enunciation, right? So it's not pronoun, it's pronoun, right? So it's weird. People tend to pronounce it pronoun, like a pronoun or a pronounced, but it's actually a different sound that we're using in the word. Yeah, you said it like with the nun sound, right? Yeah, exactly. It's weird. It's weird. I agree that it's.
I'm always in the good day.
It's weird, but it's like that you pronounce it. This one. Raise your hand. Raise your hand. Yeah. Arctic. Yeah. Arctic. No. So it's actually like most of these words, they're pronounced like in the wrong way for some reason. Most of them is because we're lazy. English speakers, we're lazy, and we just like to cut corners short, and we don't like to pronounce all the letters, like Zara, which Arctic. This is how I pronounce it as well. I just cut the C out of there and Arctic. But you actually have to in a perfect English, you would have to pronounce this C and go like Arctic. Same goes for Antarctic, all right? So you have to try and you would have to try and shove the C in there somewhere. But like I said, we like to cut corners and just say Arctic because it's quicker and it's easier. Yeah?
So it's Arctic or Arctic?
Arctic, Arctic. So it's like two different syllables, right? Next one we have. All right, one at a time. Rachel. Yeah. Yeah, it's good. It's actually good. Yeah. So it's very hard to pronounce, but this word shouldn't be pronounced like January. So January, in this word, you should try and pronounce the R in there, but it's very hard to pronounce like two R's that are so close together. So you're like February. It's weird. It's very weird. So we're trying to, like I said, in English, we like to cut corners and just pronounce it like the easy way. So most of the time, you'll just hear February. This is how I like to pronounce it as well. But in the a perfect English scheme, you would have to pronounce that very weird R after the B. So February. February. So it's not meant to be pronounced like January. It's meant to be pronounced really like with the R. Next one we have. Repeat that. Anybody else? Yeah.
Triathlon.
Very good. Exactly like that. So it's the stress in this word is on the first. So try. You're really like T-R-Y, the same as try hard, try. It's the same, and then you add the athlon. It's not tree, right? So not like the number or the actual trees outside. So triathlon, right? Next one.
Sweet.
So this one there's I think 3 different ways you can pronounce it. So suit, yeah, suit. What is a suit? Yeah, it's the costume, right? It's the costume. When you're dressing nice with the tie and the beautiful, that's a suit, right? Now if we're talking, for example, about a hotel room.
Okay, suit.
Sweet? Sweet, yeah. So sweet, like bittersweet, like sugar is sweet. So S-W-E-E-T. So we would pronounce it the exact same way, except it's written like that. So a hotel suite. You have something you want to say? You raise your hand. No? You good? Next one. This one is a hard one. This one is a hard one. Yes.
Development.
Okay.
Development.
Yeah, close. Yes?
Development.
Close. You're not putting the stress on the right syllable. Yes?
Development.
Yeah, kind of. So you're really the first.
Development.
What?
Development.
Man. No. Yes.
Development.
So you're all doing like pretty much the same thing, but in different like. So it's very funny. It's actually on the first syllable, so it's development. So it's development, all right. So the stress is on the first syllable. So this E, you really pronounce like an E. So development, all right. Not development. All right. Next one.
Raise your hand if you want.
Raise your hand. John. Often? Yeah, very good. So some people we pronounce it often. I pronounce it often. When I'm speaking and I'm actually having a dialogue, like I will say like I'm trying to be like to have a good flow of speech. I'll say like, oh, I go to this place often, but it's often. It's just because it's weird to pronounce. Like when you're not taking the time to actually put all these letters in, it's kind of it's a funny word to pronounce. So it's often.
It's not like this, it's not the G-E-W-L.
Pretty sure it's like that. Yeah, go ahead, Naima. Sorry? Jewelry? Yeah.
Jewelry.
Yeah, so you're really pronouncing the W? Strong accent on the W? Yeah, okay. Anybody else? Jewelry, yeah, jewelry. So it's it's simple to pronounce. It's like if you had like jewel, like J-U-L-ry, jewelry, right? So it's just jewelry, not jewelry, unfortunately. There's the W in there that can make it, like that's why it's hard to pronounce, because you got this W that comes out of nowhere and it's just like in the word, but you don't really know what to do with it, right? So it's jewelry. Jewelry, exactly.
Nuclear.
Yeah. Nuclear? What did you say? Yeah. I can't hear you. You're not speaking loud enough. Nuclear?
Nuclear.
Nuclear?
Not new, but not clear.
It's actually new. So nuclear. Like when you're talking about a nuke. So it's like the word new, something that's new, N-E-W. you put that at the front, nuclear, alright? So you make it not nuclear or whatever you're trying to say. It was a good guess, but we weren't quite there, alright? Next one, we have
Espresso.
Alright, so espresso or espresso?
Espresso.
Who's it? What? Exactly, there's no X, but people pronounce it espresso, but it's not espresso, it's espresso.
Listen to the ads correctly. It says espresso.
Espresso. exactly, espresso. So it is with an S, and it is pronounced with an S as well. So not espresso, but espresso. All right, so this is the nuance I was telling you about. So here you have the noun sound, and here you really have the noun, pronounced, right? So this is why this word is kind of messed up. You have the exact same word, but depending on the tense or whatever, the sound in the middle completely changes. So nouns versus none. Last one, I think. Oh, this one is super hard.
Colonel.
Raise your hand. This one is super hard. Like, keep in mind that it's not pronounced at all like it's written.
Oh my god. Colonial.
Colonial. Colonial. Yeah. Colonial. All right. It's very. This one is very commonly mistaken because it's the spelling has nothing to do with how it's pronounced. Like you're trying to read the word, but it's not quite what I'm looking for.
Colonel.
Not quite. It's actually like you know these when you eat popcorn, like these unpopped popcorn when you have at the end. Yeah, seeds. How do you call those?
Seeds. Popcorn seeds.
We call them kernels, right? Popcorn kernels, all right? So it's the same thing.
Kernel.
Yeah, this if you wanted to make it like sound like we see it, it would be spelled like probably Kernell, like kernel, all right? So that's how you pronounce it in English. So the American kernel went to like.
Okay, so you're telling me this is kernel?
Yeah.
There's an L for no reason? Is it kernel?
Sorry?
I knew it.
It's a colonel, like, but this is French. This is how you spell it in French, right? A colonel, right?
Yeah.
But it's not like it's from the Latin, and the Latin they spell it like that, and they never changed it when they started using it in English. But the pronunciation is not at all like it's written here. So the pronunciation is kernel. I see that you're all mind blown, absolutely mind blown. Yeah, so it's very weird, but it's actually like that it's pronounced. So kernel, yeah. So yeah, basically these are it. So just keep in mind when you're trying to pronounce these words that either you take the shortcut and you cut corners and you say February, often, Arctic, or these stuff, or if you want to have like this perfect English, you have to pronounce these letters that we very often forget. So now we're going to talk about word stress. Does anybody know what word? Before I get into that, okay. Right. So does anybody know what word stress is? Like, has anybody heard about word stress? Stress. Yeah, that's another type of stress. That's another type of stress. This is the stress that you have before like big exam, right? You start shaking and like shaking your boots and crying and no, I don't cry.
If it doesn't happen to you, I don't shake, I don't cry, I don't. Okay.
Yeah, well you're never stressed then. You're just too laid back.
I am laid.
So, word stress is actually related to where you put the emphasis in words to pronounce them. So in each word there is one syllable, very often a vowel, that you pronounce more than the others, right? So for example, in the words, for example, graphic, export, or China, the emphasis is on the first syllable. So they're all two-syllable words. You all know what a syllable is. Hopefully you've learned that before.
Yes, boss.
Yeah? So they're all two-syllable words, and in this specific cases, like the syllable is on one particular, the stress is on one particular syllable, therefore making it sound louder, maybe even a little bit longer. So graphic. It has a different pitch. So you're in music, you know what a pitch is? Yeah? High pitch, low pitch?
No.
Alright, so you got the high pitch, which is I can't really do because I'm